Coaches, Rick Stewart of All Access Coaching. I'm really excited to bring you this free video, and make sure you hit the subscribe and like button down below. And if you hit the like and subscribe button, you'll get notified when we upload new content. We're uploading 3 or 4 videos every week.
Here we go. First of all, Coach Roscoe taught about the quarter running belly. Well, that's a great idea. Like 2 years ago, my quarterback ran for 2,200 yards. Hell yeah, let's go. And our starting quarterback this year was his backup. So I wasn't worried about my quarterback getting hurt. This year, if my quarterback would have got hurt, we would have been in a world of hurt because we didn't have a backup quarterback this year. We had some wildcat packages if he got hurt, and we just kind of prayed that he wouldn't get hurt. We just didn't have a backup quarterback. God knows we tried. And so, there's years or situations where I don't want my quarterback running belly. And that's not very deceptive. The whole thing about wing T is deception. You're going to direct snap to your quarterback like wildcat and just have him catch the ball and run into the B gap. The whole defense can see him running in the B gap. There's no fakes. There's nothing. And what happened to belly option? I can't run belly option now. And how would I run tackle trap? I love running tackle trap. So that bothered me. Not having the down play. Now, I'm going to put a slide up. My other good friend, Scott Meadows, with the shotgun smoke and mirrors wing and T. He's calling this his power play. But again, where's the deception? The fullback just goes in front of the quarterback. You give him the ball, and he runs over there to the C gap, and you got everybody chasing him. Now you do have the ability to run counter now. So I kind of thought about this one, and actually let me back up. In my next talk, we've now evolved to we do have our left wing, not our fullback. We have our left wing come in front of our quarterback. And we slide and do the power read concept where one time we're reading the defensive end, another time we're reading the play side inside backer. So we do have the ball going in front of the quarterback now in our power read concept, power wrap concept. But, the down thing really bothered me. I'm going to show you some game film of our down out of pistol and how effective it's been. Fullback running buck sweep. Now, our fullback's our best football player. So, yeah, this is great. My best player has the ball. But now if I still wanted to go under center versus shotgun, what about my left wing running buck sweep? And of course, with pistol, they're taking this left wing. He's out here as a slot receiver. I'm gonna talk about that in a second also. So there was just some drastic changes. I felt like I was getting away from my wing T roots. And also, let me emphasize, that quarterback and fullback are at 5 yards. So you're not hitting the line of scrimmage as fast as you do in the wing T. Those you guys are seeing this talk that have ran under center wing T, or if you've defended under center wing T, the wing T, man, we sprint the huddle, we snap the ball, and before you know it, our fullback has the ball and he's running right by you. We hit the line really fast, guard trap, midline, and when you put those guys back at 5, your entire running game now is a very slow developing play, which means your linemen have to stay on their blocks longer. 2 years ago, I told you we led the state of Pennsylvania in offense. Our right guard was 140 pounds. Our left guard was 185. This year, I had that 185 guard come back, and my right guard was about probably 175, and he's a sophomore, and my tight end was 185. This year, my tight end was about 170. So historically, the schools I've been at, only my tackles are over 200 pounds. So we're not going to stay on our blocks very long. So I don't need my guys back there at 5 yards. Again, you got to make what you decide match what your situation is, your school. I don't have 250, 280, 300-pound linemen that can stay on blocks for a long time. What happened to guard trap? I mean, that's the best play in the wing T, right? Guard trap. I mean, what happened to – and it's not going to hit very fast because your fullback's so far back. And so buck sweep has no companion plays. You have the buck sweep and you have a buck sweep RPO. So you don't have the companion plays, the lookalike concepts in the series. So these were the things that bothered me. I'm a big-time running coach. I want to run the ball. We throw the ball a lot more now that we're in the pistol. And I've got some RPO concepts, and we're doing some air raid stuff. I think I'm talking about that on Friday night. I'm doing an air raid talk in this clinic. I forget what night. But we are going to run the ball. So when I went to shotgun, I just felt like, where's my running game? No down, no guard trap, no midline, no veer, no belly. So I was not going to get away from my running roots. Okay. I think it preaches an attitude. I think when you're a physical running team, it carries over to your defense being physical. And when you have lots of running backs faking and carrying the ball, it really promotes teamwork and unselfish attitudes. Again, you're cutting the offense in half. When you're in shotgun, I know in this formation, you can only run buck sweep to the right. I know your quarterback belly play is only going to go to the left. Okay. And if you're going to fake to the fullback, your counter is only going to go to that. Well, in the shotgun, this left wing's not even here. He's a slot receiver. So this is the only kid that can run counter. So you really cut my defensive learning in half that week as far as what I got to tell my kids. We flop on defense. And so, I've got one half the defense. They only have to focus on this wing for the counter. And the other half the defense, whoever's on the tight end side that flops tight end side, they know where the buck sweep's going. So I just felt like you cut the offense in half. So, so those are some reasons why we didn't go to shotgun. Obviously, Coach Simpson's had a lot of success. Scott Meadows won a state title. Alex Roscoe's won 16 state titles. And Lou Johnson has won a state titles. Pat Murphy in the other room has won 5 state titles. I'm not saying it doesn't work. These are what bothered me, okay? So when I moved to pistol now I can go belly left, I can go belly right, I can go midline, I can go veer, guard trap goes right the middle like it's supposed to. My left wing runs buck left, my right wing runs buck right. I can run buck weak, I can run buck to the tight end, I can run down. I'm going to show you game film of that. My belly, my tackle trap, my belly sweep. All of my wing T plays are intact. Coaches, if you think about this for a second, if I just could move this quarterback up right here, okay, all I got to do is move this guy up, okay? Now I'm running wing T, and if I move this guy back right here, there is no change to our wing T offense. Okay, that's traditional wing T. So all we did, coaches, was move our tailback back 1 step, moved our quarterback back 3 steps. That's all we did. And we have this formation. This is our right formation. If I don't want to run motion, I'll put my left wing right here. If I don't want to have people king on our motion, we probably do it about 25% of the game. He stays at 4, just like he does when he's under center. Our tailback seals are at 5, the left wing's at 4, quarterback's at 3. Our whole wing T family still intact. All we did was here to here. That's all we did, okay? Now, I'm going to talk about it later, I like being in the wing because of the passing threat. But again, I think Delaware calls this their red and blue set, okay? I mean, what's the big deal? I'm in the wing T. The tight end's immaterial to us because whether I'm under center or not, I have lots of formations. I mean, I can move the tight end around. That's not a big deal to us, okay? So to us, that's just what we did, okay? I'm going to put plays up side by side of pistol versus shotgun. So I took these slides. Again, one of my really close friends, I've got to know him, excited. I've known him longer than Kenny, is Scott Meadows with the shotgun wing T. And this is how they run the buck sweep. Now, one thing I do have Scott Meadows' call. Pat Murphy was doing this, but I never explored it. But then I got to know Scott. We do this out of pistol now. We'll read the backside guy on this steal call, and our quarterback can keep it. Not tonight's talk, but I've got to talk about reading unblocked defenders later in the clinic. Our quarterback did this quite a bit where he would pull it and got lots of yards. In fact, he never pulled it and lost yards. So this is the shotgun buck sweep. Again, fullback carrying the ball. I know where you're running the ball. You just cut the offense in half. Now, granted, you have this RPO thing. So if you're in love with RPOs, then this is your formation. I'm not in love with RPOs. I know that those 3 letters have become men's favorite 3-letter words. The RPO has replaced tits and ass as favorite 3-letter words. But are you kidding me? 15-year-old, 16-year-old quarterbacks, you're making your quarterback your offensive coordinator. So, I run one RP off of the belly. I have a tight end RP off of our buck. I haven't went down that rabbit hole yet. Too much practice time. So if you're in love with RPOs, and that's what you're going to do, right? You're like, I'm going to run RPOs even if I go 0-10. Well, then this is your formation, okay? I'm not in love with RPOs. I want to run the ball. When I'm playing in the playoffs and it's raining and snowing, I want to be able to run the stinking football. So you took one of my running backs out of your formation, okay? So there's the shotgun buck sweep. There's our buck sweep. Our buck sweep now is still a wing T buck sweep. Whether it's a left wing in motion or, like I said, I can move the left wing right here, and he just does his square cut and hits the hole. That is our buck sweep. We'll run guard trap, find the wall, and of course we can fake all this, and we're still run our boot exactly what we did in our center, and we can fake all this and bring the counter back right here. Nothing changes for our quarterback. The difference is when he's under center, he opened on midline, took 2 steps to get to this landmark. Well, he's already at the landmark. So all he does now is just turn around. He still turned around under center. Now he turns around in pistol. One of the differences between those DVDs is when I first started doing this, we had our quarterback turn all the way around and his back was to the defense. We now do I'm terrible at geometry. We're only going to do a quarter turn. So he would be looking at the sidelines right here. His shoulders would be parallel with this line. So I guess that's a 45-degree turn. No, it'd be 90, because if he went around, it'd be 180. He's going to turn 90 degrees. Isn't that awful how bad I am at math? You do a 90-degree turn. Our tailback, we don't call him a fullback. Our tailback goes right in front of him, and they make their fake. And when he turns, his eyes are on this backside here for the keep, the steal call. And if he doesn't want to keep the ball, he just holds the ball out with his left hand. So if you guys were the left wing and you're coming at me, you would I just stick the ball out, left wing takes it. If I'm going to keep the ball, I just keep it here hidden, like in my rib cage. I don't know what you guys can see here. I would keep the ball right here in my rib cage. The left wing would come by. So the tailback went in front of me and faked it. He's going to the center to fake the ball, swim, rock the baby, pump the inside arm. The left wing's going to come here, swim, rock the baby, pump the inside arm, and then I'm going to keep it and go. And I'm going to follow that tackle on a steal call. That's another talk later in the clinic. But that's what we were doing under center. So our buck sweep didn't change, okay? And that's our just traditional buck sweep. Here's game film of it. So we're actually going to run buck sweep to the left. So this kid up here at the top of the screen is going to get the ball. There is a flex formation. We decided to run it without a tight end. There's our quarterback at 3. Now this clip, because this is in 2013, he's going to turn his back all the way to the defense. Actually, he does a shitty job. That's how we turn now. So he would have stopped right there, and his eyes would be right here. We wouldn't be blocking this guy. His eyes would be here. Our right tackle would go block that hang player, and he'd be reading that D in. You're going to get an end zone view. That's a terrible fake. I give him a -2 in the grading. So there, hopefully, if you guys are wing T guys, there's a lot of similarities here. I'm going to go real slow. That's exactly what buck sweep looks like under center. He should not hold the ball out. See him stick the ball out right there? He should not be holding the ball out. He should not be faking. And he know better than that. That has nothing to do with pistol. This is the 6'2" kid that why we went to pistol. He had an arm, but he's lazy. He was lazy. We struggled with him that year with his laziness. He didn't get voted team captain. So he should just turn, let the tailback make his fake. You see the 2 guards pulling. Left wing has this DN. The left tackle should be going down. Our guard's going to come kick this. It's just wing T. It's just wing T. There's the wing getting the ball. If we were under center, that's the guy who would get the ball in buck sweep. And there we go. Let me play this without slow-moing it for you guys, and we'll go to the next slide. So that's how buck sweep looked.
Coaches, I really hope you got some great information from that YouTube video. Again, hit the subscribe and like button down below. It gives us valuable data, and you also get notified when I upload new content to this channel. Thanks for watching, coaches.